The Nepal Fulvetta is a small elusive bird of the eastern Himalayas, foothills, and Southeast Asia. Though named after Nepal, it is a widespread resident of subtropical forests across the eastern Himalayas, including parts of northeast India like Arunachal Pradesh. The sighting or photographic capture of the Nepal Fulvetta in Arunachal Pradesh is notable for several reasons. Arunachal, with its dense evergreen forests and mist-laden hills, offers an ideal habitat for this species. These birds are typically found in mid-altitude broadleaf forest bamboo thickets and secondary growth between 1,000 and 2,500 meters above sea level. The forests of Dirang, Eagle Nest Wildlife Sanctuary, and Mishmi Hills are known hotspots where this species may be observed. The Nepal Fulvetta is a small, soft-colored bird with a warm olive-brown back, grayish underparts, a faint pale eye ring, and subtle facial markings, rounded wings, and a relatively short tail. Though not brightly colored, it has a certain understated charm. Its small size and discreet behavior often make it a challenging bird to spot clearly, adding to the excitement of a successful sighting or photograph.
It was a crisp winter morning in the open scrubland near a dry riverbed in Arunachal Pradesh when the sudden call of a small passerine drew my attention. Perched low on a bare acacia twig was a little bunting, a dainty streaked bird that often goes unnoticed despite its wide migratory range, a typical winter visitor to parts of northern and northeastern India. The little bunting breeds in the boreal forests of Scandinavia, Siberia, and parts of Central Asia, making its annual journey south to escape the harsh northern winter. This individual was characteristically a small, warm-toned bunting with a finely streaked brown back and a distinct facial pattern. A buffy eye stripe and a chestnut cheek patch framed its face. Black streaks on its pale underparts helped it blend seamlessly with the dry grass and leaf litter. It moved with quiet purpose, hopping on the ground in short bursts, pausing now and then to probe the soil for seeds. Unlike more flamboyant species, the little bunting is a bird of subtle charm and gentle presence. It forages singly or in small flocks, often in mixed company with other buntings or pipits. The bird's soft ticking contact calls are often the only clue to its presence, making it more heard than seen unless one is patient and observant. Spotting a little bunting in India is always a small but satisfying reward for winter birders. Its presence underscores the incredible distances many birds travel each year and how even the most unassuming species contribute to the richness of India's rich winter avifauna.
Black-eared Shrike-Babbler is a fascinating and vividly marked bird found in the montane forests of the eastern Himalayas and Southeast Asia, including parts of Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim. Though long associated with babblers, it has now been reclassified under the Vireo family owing to its unique morphology and behavior. This striking bird is named for its bold black patch or earmark behind its eye, which contrasts sharply with its olive upperparts and yellow underparts, while the male sports a brighter and more defined plumage than the female. The black-eared Shrike-Babbler inhabits broadleaf and mixed forests at elevations ranging from 1,800 to 3,000 meters, often remaining high in the canopy where it gleans insects, spiders, and caterpillars from leaves and twigs. It is an active forager and it is frequently seen in mixed species moving swiftly through the upper branches and occasionally hovering or hanging upside down to inspect foliage behavior reminiscent of both vireos and tits. Though not especially vocal, it gives out soft whistles and calls during the breeding season, often while remaining hidden among dense leaves.
In the cool undergrowth of a moss-laden trail near Dirang, Arunachal Pradesh, a flurry of movement in the lower thickets caught my eye. A flash of Rufous, a quick flick of wings, and then a pause. The Rufous-capped Babbler, with its unmistakable chestnut crown and bright, searching eyes, had briefly emerged from the tangle of shrubs. The Rufous-capped Babbler is a quintessential bird of the eastern Himalayan foothills, a shy, active insectivore that prefers the shaded understory of moist mountain forest. It is relatively small and delicate with olive green underparts, a pale greyish throat and breast, and the signature rufous cap that gives this boat its name and charm. True to Babbler character, it rarely sits still. This bird moved like a shadow through the leaf litter and tangled growth, pausing only momentarily before vanishing again into the foliage. It was part of a mixed species flock, foraging alongside hyenas and fulvettas.
In the hush of the Himalayan pines, where mist drapes cliffs in ancient lines, the speckled sentinel cuts the chill with sharp black beak and iron will. He cracks the cones with practical art, each pine nut stored with beating heart. In forest walls where snow shall lie, his buried treasures wait nearby. No blaze of color lights his wings, but in his voice the high winds sing. A rattle sharp on flight so sure, a mountain whisper bold and pure. Though cedars shine and fur-lined air, he dances with the alpine glare. The Southern Nutcracker, strong and wise, a forest keeper, neath pale skies. He shapes the woods with every seed, a silent planter born to lead. Unseen the most but never lost, a soul of stone in snow embossed.
The streak-breasted Scimitar-Babbler is a distinctive and charismatic bird found in the dense subtropical and temperate forests of the Himalayan foothills, particularly in regions like Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Bhutan, and further east into Southeast Asia. As its name suggests, it is best known for its heavily streaked breast and long, recurved scimitar-like bill, which it uses to probe through leaf litter, moss, and bark in search of insects, spiders, and small invertebrates. With warm rufous on the collar and flanks, a dark crown, and a bold white supercilium eyebrow, the bird has a rich, earthly beauty that matches its forested surroundings. This babbler is often heard before to sea, thanks to its loud, repetitive, and melodious calls which echo through the forest understory. It is typically found in pairs or small groups, moving energetically through the undergrowth, pricking aside leaves with quick jabs of its bill.
Adios, my birding friends. See you all next in episode 9, Arunachal Pradesh.